The pressure about to be applied. It's Bit and it's JL to try and withstand this. Oh, he's dead immediately as Donk clean taps. Open runway now, only JL left standing. The B site crumbles. Shiro might get left behind, but he's still knocking Navi out. And that is the worst case start for Navi.
This guy blows my mind every single time I watch him play. Just double dink on the window jiggle. There's no room. There's no time to react. You are gone. You are done.
They want to explode out long, but Navi are ready for this. Very heavily stacked over at the long side. Donk.
Wonderful. Will eat the shot down middle. And the call is made, so Spirit don't look a gift in the mouth. They just walk out mid. Knowing this damage is done, it has forced wonderful passive. Navi are flying blind right now. They don't know what Spirit are doing. And mid to be smoke, again forces a lot of util out of Navi. Spirit look to recommit the second time around.
Spirit have been obsessive with these B plays. I feel like this is where they can exploit Navi's dust too. Now, last time Bit was in this position, he got double dinked immediately. Never even got time to fire a bullet, did Bit. This time, chance to fire off at least. Spots them crossing over in middle. Flashes in over the top, but Bit faltering on the first. There's the trade for Jay. So they need these kills. They need this control. This is the whole area they're going to have to play around this A hit. Shiro let loose over in middle while the rest of Team Spirit run it up the long side. Navi don't need to all in this yet. They can wait, they can group here. 4v4 with a player lost in the backlines, but Donk smoke spam will connect. Shiro still to play into this a little bit later. All the way over at B is committed to this backstab. Navi don't know it, but they're about to start getting shot in the back. Wonderful. Oh my God, knife pulled and Shiro takes his chance.
Are very good at defense on dust. Spelling a very strong map for Team Spirit. Not what Navi need to hear.
Oh, Alexi's gonna get this info too late. Jumping up, but they're already in.
Oh.
Okay, Alexi. About the Spirit frustration. A round like that's gonna get under your skin. Let's see if Navi are able to capitalize. This can be the start of a streak for Navi.
Spirit have forgotten the bomb on their default. So this will slow everything down, but not for Donk. Just taking a quick pace, walk out mid, converts the spray, 25 bullets in.
It's kept even in the 5v5 as no one's able to capitalize on it. Info flash over at short. There's the info. Chopper lets them know that short's been taken. That's the exact reaction that Navi were hoping for.
This is a weak setup right now. They're so focused on middle because of how Spirit have been playing. If they just commit to this cat take, it could go wonderfully. Wonderful, pulling back just in the nick of time. Does Spirit commit? Or do they just send a guy down into spawn? They've still got this lurk far away. Flashes blanket the bomb site. Ima hiding in the smoke, and on the break, he finds everything and nothing at the same time. It's Donk with another crucial entry and Wonderful on the clock.
Boxed in, they're getting ever closer. He has Alexi floating around, but here's another one of these backstabs. This time it won't stick the landing for Zontix. Don't have that be the undoing, Spirit. Oh God, Wonderful's quick. One back the other way, and Donk fitting the herd. It's all left.
Multiple rounds, he's hit tags on this door. Navi choose not to be the initiators, the aggressors. They sit in their sights. They wait for Spirit to come their way. Is this just another A retake cooking up?
I mean, this is what's so scary from that early condition, right? The mind games that Chopper's playing, the fact that he has called these relentless cat takes after putting the fear in Navi about that B site early. And the whole time, it feels like Alexi is just waiting for this B hit. Are they going to jump CT? Chopper has the MAC-10 pulled, hopping in. He will get found. Ema opens. Finally an advantage heading into one of these retake rounds for Navi. Now they have to do good on that opener that Ema's provided. Spirit have the route to the bomb plant. A man down. They can't peek long. They don't want to get caught bunched up on short. They need to try and fight Navi as they move up through CT for this retake. Ema's going to be the first man in. Nades for Alexi, trying to soften them up. Zontic's knocked out.
Burning down the clock. But I mean, look at Spirit's utility. They've thrown absolutely nothing in this round. They've held on to all of their grenades. They can run multiple fakes. Keep Navi guessing.
This is a test of resolve for Navi. Chopper's done a lot of conditioning early on in this game, and so he's hoping that all this extra util spilling out in the mid is enough to spook Navi. It hasn't. They've maintained the double cat setup. Donk could disrupt that right now. 2 kills on a plate for Donk, but he can't get a ring on them. It's
terrifying. Nice to see JL use a pistol, save that ammo for later. Ema dumps his mag downrange into Chopper. Donk looking for vengeance. The Spirit just want to explode off this play. Navi will not allow it. Util has been really good for Navi in buying time, burning down the clock, blocking the short position. Again, they get closer. Alexi be in a high-risk angle. There's a flash primed over the top. Alexi caught with nades out, and there is no cover. There is no sanctuary in this site. Magic with the entry. Wonderful again, must stand tall.
That shot sails past though. Wonderful's teeing up to play retake right now. His teammates all grouped over in the spawn, and that's where Zontix really could steal this round away before it even begins.
40.
They've been ready for the Zontix backstab once or twice, but this time Navi's eyes are forward. They are looking for this retake. Zontix never takes his timing though, and if he never reacts, if he never goes here, might get left out of the picture altogether. Donk holding the line with 2. Here's Ema up the ramps. One's facing limitations in the final round of this first half.
B was how this game began. Mid to Bs, the upper lurks for Zontix. Spirit cycling these CT smokes. And they're going to go back to old reliable in the final round of the half. A last-ditch attempt. They get caught off guard, but Ema can't connect the shot. Donk, lights out kill. Back they go. Spirit do not jump the gun. They take the 5v4.
On the route to this comeback, there's been a few odd, uncharacteristic Donk misses. At 11 and 9 in the first kill in the last round of this first half going his way. This is where Donk needs to leave a mark.
They've pulled Navi to the wrong position right now. Triple on A, and iced out in spawn is bit. It's really all on JL, but he doesn't know it. Wait, the bomb's going back.
I mean, they've got Shiro up long. Chopper's out in mid. They still have a player in the upper tunnels. This is getting indecisive for Team Spirit. In doing so, they might end up playing right into the hands of Navi. They were 3 strong at this A site.
They've got him in his crosshair.
Yeah, Spirit held a really convincing lead. Only for Navi to go on a 4-round streak down the tail end of Dust 2 to close it up. And that's given them a fighting chance. Now Molly's going to force Donk further forward. You're a bit trapped in the lower tunnels.
It's Navi, or do they want to cause chaos?
Triple long take early, but that's afforded because Shiro is watching mid with this scout. Once they take long, they're going to go back and look to set themselves up actually in this site here. Some more of this lax mid control bought into this 4-spy round. Spirit not looking to fight for that. Instead, playing within the site itself. They're going to go aggressive over on short. Ema is already here. Wonderful there to back him up as well. It's quite the stack on this short side. That Molly denies the push.
Ooh. They're going anyway. Spirit force into uncomfortable positions, range with SMGs. Oh.
They are being sent into a stack over at this A site.
Yeah, Magic spamming and then immediately going back to A. He wants them to come up cat. Spirit get what they want. Can they deliver?
They've dropped in a mid to be smoked, but that's not going to force any sort of rotate out of Team Spirit here. 5v4 on the hit. Donk opens on the Deagle. Tag down range, but it's all about Donk's Deag. He's trying to tee up the man at Goose as well. Will that even be required? Donk, distance getting close. There's Chopper, the nasty surprise. Donk keeps delivering. Magic's up close. That is a convincing start from Bits Deagle. Enough to get them in over at long. JL now, aggressive over in middle. Look at who he's up against. Donk's got him trapped into this corner. JL living on borrowed time. That flash maybe thinks, but now he's gotten out. JL hangs around and will catch Donk. Sure, with two players starting there. If Navi win this round, they're on double digits. It's a full eco for Spirit in the next. That's the chance that's been bestowed upon them. But no one wants to be that first man to fall. They're respecting every PC util. And that util started to run out for Team Spirit. They can't delay this round any longer. They are now at the full mercy of the Navi exec.
Yeah, this is pretty uncomfortable, to be honest, with no one making any moves. And given where Navi are going, this looks like it's going to pan out for them. Spirit getting stuck on the long side. They need this kill cleanly. You said Bits had it every single time. Navi sending it up catwalk, blanketing the site, and Molotovs have no issue getting in. Bit can win this round off a couple of kills right now, but Magix holds his own, and now things get interesting again. They've got a reason to go for it. A 5v4, when Navi pull back, they have nowhere but Sight and Cat. Spirit come for the kills. Ima forces that equalization.
JL waiting, they're creeping closer, nearly catches Shiro out in the open. Things are getting They're good at something more explosive as well, right? Straight out the long doors, a change of pace from Alexi.
Been a very tempered T-side across this whole series for both teams. No quick plays, but this is a different call for Navi.
This is a full eco for Spirit with the exception of one thing. Donk with a Deagle.
But it's only one guy, Harry.
Will he be the guy? Set up over at short. Navi dropping these smokes. They make their move now. The pistols have softened up that first man in, but it's JL to open. Donk is the one with everything to play for. The one with the Deagle. A chance to find something here as he swings out Cap, but Silence brought down low. Shiro boosted, ends up in the middle of the site. It's a bit of intrigue, sure, but it really had to be Donk if it was going to be anyone. First shot connects. Smoked off now. Don't give him the chance to fight. There is a gap on that smoke. He'll decide against it. Navi, the only item they had to worry about, committed to this push out through the long doors as Donk comes for damage. Wonderful's in a good position to shut.
This featured a year of head-to-heads and a clear victor along the way. Spirit finally getting unearthed. Look at this contact into the B site. Zontic's ugly, messy spray converts it, but the player still makes it in.
They don't know a second man made it out. The bomb is going back around to join him. Alexi's just faking on this side of the map, but he would love a kill. He would love to get away with even one as Ima's been cleared. That bomb's out in no man's land. This is so awkward for Navi. They have been picked apart on both sides of the map. For Bit and Wonderful. Oh no, hello, Donk. Discussed in the timeout. Wonderful scoped up for this early fight in middle, but nothing's given. Spirit will start to aggress. They haven't done this yet. They haven't come through with immediate CT aggression. This is all in response to that tack pause. They know that Navi have ideas, have a play they want to make, and Spirit want to upset it. Hell of an opener from Donk. He throws himself in a maul. It's all interesting, but wherever they go, the odds are against them.
What can you do? Lurk, smoke, and B, and just try and power through it with multiple players. That's kind of your best bet right now. Nothing to stop them, but this AWP, Zontix has a full belt. He could even break it. Zontix, his nades are crucial in this round. That molly sets them up perfectly. And as the smoke comes in, Spirit keep them honest. And nade goes a bit deep. Navi are running out.
Missed shot for Shiro. They start to surround Zontix. He will fall. Donk now lending a helping hand, allows Zontix the open runway.
The rock on B. Gotta be careful not to give Wonderful his pick here. Chopper goes for a jiggle. That's a little dangerous.
It's a golden opportunity, but Wonderful knows he won't be given another one of these.
Back to the drawing board here for Navi, out middle. And Spirit know that just as well. They're not going to sit behind the smoke forever.
I mean, in a lot of these rounds, when Bit is late lurking long, he's listening attentively to the util, right? And using that to extract info as to where Spirit started on the map. With him still waiting around at the long doors, this feels like it's building to be the A split. And now they've dealt a rough hand to Zontix down in middle. They've gotten that opener they were looking for. Bit still biding his time outside of long, trying to pick the perfect moment to put the squeeze on this A site.
And it's all on Shiro because he's got to watch two positions at the same time.
They blow open the short smoke. They're coming in now. Magic's last line of defense. And he sends them packing. There's Bit finally arriving. But they've got to deal with Magic's inside of this A site. Wonderful will. Trying to combine in this 2v2. It's Donk, it's Chopper, the ones to beat. Donk had that late game resurgence, but as he's getting robbed, it's all Bit!
Can he keep them there? Spirit frustrated, sending it top middle, dangerous. Donk gets the first. No way they're going to get out like that. Spirit, a middle finger, and they depart middle in an instant.
That is a ludicrous call for Spirit to make. That is a Hail Mary of a play. If they lose this round, they're broke. That means Navi have basically won it. So to come through with something that ballsy, a push up into the top of mid.
I mean, both teams' money is completely on the line right now. Even more so for Navi, getting out with a player surviving. And Spirit know that. It might be a map stolen away in the final seconds. Right before Navi's eyes, despite the clutch, despite the comeback from 6-2 down. Spirit's late resurgence may just be here in time. Navi have to do more with less. All they've got is middle. Info play.
Yeah, making a great move here. Going to get there just in time to call that long is clear, that this is the B play. Nades available. Smoke broken open, but a missed shot from Shiro. Attention pulled away. Allows Donk, but he's getting pincered. Trapped in a corner. Trapped in a box. Donk is iced out.
They're going to pinch together. JL alone holds his own, gets that first, and it's 4 kills away from a third map in this semi-final. Navi trying to outlast Spirit, kick up the pace towards long, kicking dust in their face. There's one player in the site. That's all Spirit can rely on.
Shiro is out on an island, but Spirit are grouping very, very fast here. They plan on scrapping. They plan on brawling. They want to fight for this site before that bomb is even planted. The boost been spotted. That is a huge bit of info for Alexi. He knows there's 2 players in the elevator. Donk with 1, Donk with 2. Why stop there? Gonna need more from Donk. It comes down. And now it's Navi who are broken.
Yeah, that could be a round they live to regret. It gives Spirit the sight of overtime. Two rifles. Per team. The most desperate time in this map, and maybe the most desperate measure. Alexi B looking to walk out mid. Pack play. Shiro here sprays away, and that's a multi-kill. Bomb loose. That might be the beginning of bonus play. Donk does damage. He's going back for more. Spirit don't know when to quit. They swing for the fences. They swing for the win, and they massacre.
Timeout. The boys barrel out the long side. JL with the spam will open. Never even saw Chopper to knock him out of the round, but there's still Magics here. Made it into the pit. And Navi ready for this. Util deployed, but Magix is quick to reposition. Out on an island still. Left fighting all on his lonesome. It's a quick trade for Ema. Shiro now, this is a really forward position. He wanted to play in tandem with Magix. He's not left with many options, trying to get aggressive. Shiro's hung out to dry. Donk and Zontix, 2v4. And Donk is a long way away. Donning the second AWP as well as he makes his move up through CT. Donk on an AWP in this retake. Not something you see every day, but can Donk hit hard? Deal with the devil to get this AWP in the first place, but Donk is right across. More nades from Spirit. At bare minimum, it's bought them time here. Time for this backstab. Time for Donk to play his hand. Wonderful not looking backwards. Wonderful's not looking. Donk's been delivered a free kill. Now he starts to close the distance. In the back line, it's all about Donk. Quick jiggle, but not sending it too far. Donk keeps the pressure on. Navi answer back as best they can, but constantly looking over their shoulder. Demonic from Donk, trying to give Spirit that edge.
The late long into the AWP that can make all the difference right now.
He has to hit this. No excuse for Wonderful. It's a dry fight. Contact play out alongside. These are the fights you dream of as an AWPer. There is no one here to flash this. Wonderful open sight lines, but it won't connect. There's the opener from Magix. And now the floodgates are open. Spirit charged down the long side. Shiro covers. Donk there to make up for it. And slowly but surely, Navi are trickling in, but they're trickling into a lost sight, a lost battle. JL left to run away. Bit has been stellar throughout this tournament for Navi. 20 kills deep on Dust 2. And once more, they're asking for Bit to bail them out. Shiro, backstab coming in just to try and add insult to injury, knock these guns out. Navi's so preoccupied with chasing him down, they can't go for this retake. And so Spirit now, they're the ones with chances to close out this game. They are on the edge of these grand finals. And all that's left to do is cross that finish line. Navi hoping.
Round. Oh, miss smoke. It's not ideal.
Being betrayed by the clock in the round prior. Spirit expect them to be a bit more explosive in the ending here.
Navi are panicking a little bit. They're running all the way towards this triple B. Spirit are throwing corridor smokes in middle, so it's uncertain where this one's ending, but they have the room to make this A-hit happen. It once again rests on the shoulders of Wonderful. Can he lift Navi up, or will he be their undoing?
That made on the smoke. Oh my God, Chopper.
Creeping through.
Chopper is making the wildest
What a
play.
call.
He's gone all the way in a CT.
Oh, not again.
Wonderful. Drive-by from Magix. As once more Magix bests him in that head-to-head. He's had Wonderful's number every step of the way in these A plays, and now they're not ready for the deep spawn setup. Zontix behind enemy lines, and it might all be over. Navi desperately trying to cling on to this series. But these are the dying breaths. It's all down to the captain, and Spirit have his number.
Go.